Life and its complexities often seem overwhelming. Did you know that the average human makes 35,000 decisions a day? Each one a small part of a much larger puzzle. No wonder it feels hard to find clarity. Welcome to Finding It. On this podcast, Clarity Unveiled, where we break down life's complexities into simple, actionable steps. Whether you're a student juggling assignments, a professional navigating work challenges, or just trying to make sense of life's choices, today's episode is for you. By the end of these 5 minutes, you'll have practical ways to turn chaos into clarity. We find ourselves left with anxiety or fear on completing the tasks on time, to face a problem that acquires our moments of peace, and we feel stuck and decide to procrastinate the work to make a progress, like at the time of public speaking, or completing the projects or the assignments, or taking a part in competition, on focusing the fitness goal. And there are so many personal commitments that we may have to keep our eye on. To keep it short, it's a turmoil and also an enhancing element. If we think the challenge is a stepping stone and make a progress with clarity and critical thinking, it also a reason to create this series. In each episode, we on Finding On help you with the process of critical thinking and framing a better life. In this episode, we focus on finding a clarity in complexity. To process, follow these 3 steps. Let's begin with our first step. Step 1. Break it down into smaller parts. When faced with a complicated problem, it's easy to feel lost. The trick? Break it down. Just like solving a big jigsaw puzzle. Focus on the edges first, then work your way in. For example, if you're overwhelmed with a project at work, break it into smaller tasks, one step at a time. Before moving on to next, please remember that this works because our brain can handle various information at once. Studies show that simplifying tasks improves focus and reduces stress. Step 2. Prioritize what matters. It's among those an important one to follow to grow ourselves. With so many details competing for your attention, it's essential to figure out what really matters. Ask yourself, what's the one thing, if done right, will make everything else easier or unnecessary? Let's say, imagine you're an event planner. There are so many right decisions to make that appropriately suits the plan. You'll have to start with the essentials like location, date, guest list. Throughout the way, everything else will fall into place. Step 3. Pause and reflect. Another important one. In the rush to solve problems, we often skip this step. But pausing to reflect and reassess your approach can save you time in the long run. Take a step back to gain perspective. Think of it like stepping away from a painting. Up close, it's all just color and texture, but when you step back, you see the bigger picture. So, next time you're overwhelmed by life's complexities, remember these 3 steps. Break it down, prioritize what matters, and take time to reflect. Complexity doesn't have to be daunting. With a bit of clarity, you can turn confusion into confidence and improve the critical thinking and well-being. Now it's your turn. Try applying these steps today. Whether it's at work, in your personal life, or with a project you're stuck on, see how clarity helps. Share your experience with us in the comments to let us know what complexity you've tackled. Thanks for tuning in to Finding It. We hope this episode on Clarity Unveiled helps your life to make better future. Stay tuned for more episodes where we make sense of life's complexities, one step at a time. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights that help you master clarity.